Good morning, it is Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up here in less than a minute, so let's see what happens. All right, I picked up some shares at 43.95. Looking to get those off at 43.15. So I got 408. All right, there we go. So all of them out there at 44.15. Unfortunately, my broker does not have any shares to short here, so I can't build any sort of short position, which I hate that feeling of having one hand tied behind my back. As I do feel, I'd be very tempted to be shorting right now, or at least starting to build a position. But there's nothing I can do about it right now, so I kind of just have to wait and sit back and see if this thing's going to pull back. But like I said, shorting would be looking quite attractive, and especially when it made that pop up there. That's why I got out at 44.15. I didn't think it would go that much higher, and it really hasn't so far. So I would have liked to have been shorting up there, but that's just not going to be possible in this one. So we'll see if it pulls back, but there's no way I'm going to go long right here at this point in time. So let's see if I can find another stock out there. And I guess I always assume that everybody knows what they're looking at, but I get questioned. I wish I knew what something on, or what all that stuff on your screen recognizes. So I made on that one, which you can see down here, $100. So if you're one of those new people that's kind of just has no idea what's going on, that trade yielded a $100 profit there. But like I said, let's go look and see what else I can find. Have an order in 100 shares, 65.50. Reason 100 shares is this thing moves very, very fast. So I need to definitely consider that into my risk analysis here and just start very small. So 65.50, that may seem super far away from, it's $2 below where the price is right now, but this thing can move quick. So we'll see if it can get down there or not. Okay, I have a couple fishing orders out to short at 5 and 5.15 here on KOOL, but we'll see if was actually looking very strong, but now that I get the video recording, this long upper shadow is formed, but I do have some fishing orders out there. All right, well, I got my entry point at 64, but it happened so fast that I missed it, and then I would have been happy with 64.25, but it moved so fast that I actually got out at 64.51, and I shouldn't be talking right now. I want to start back over again. So let's go 63. So double checking everything. Okay, 63 is what my next entry point would be. Again, just 100 shares. For that very reason, I caught the sell on video, but and like I was saying, the sell I was just if I can get a quick $25, fine. I want more shares obviously because it's only 100 shares, right? But that it moved so fast. But by the time I got filled, got the video recording, and then got over to hit the sell button, it had actually gone in my favor, that amount. So same thing here. If it wants to give me a quick 25, then I'll take that. But I would ideally like more than 100 shares, but I got to start small here on this one, such a volatile one. So I'll definitely, try my best to get the entry point captured here. But this one just moves so fast that it'll be hard, but I will do my best. So, and luck does go on your side. The way your voices in the head are going to work is it's always going to focus on the times where, oh man, you got screwed over. Well, here's one of the times where I didn't get screwed over, and the voices never really try to remind you about those. But hey, I made an extra I guess $26 because I was a little bit slow. So you're not always getting screwed over as much as the woe was me, pity party voices that everybody has in their heads, might try to convince you. So, all right, I'm going to pause it. I was trying to stall a little bit just because I want to try to get an entry point here. But we'll see what happens. All right, I have an order in here, 67.35, 300 shares short. If I do get filled, stop loss going in at 67.51. So I'm risking about $50, give or take a little bit. To potentially make a whole lot more if it rolls over. But even if I do get stopped out, I'll still be green on the morning. So first step here, though, is the entry point's got to get up to 67.35. And this is more so based off of another time frame chart that I'm looking at. This is the 2 minute. Keep in mind, I'm using 4 monitors, so there's a whole lot more that I'm looking at than what you see, you know, on the video screen here. So this is not really based off of this time frame here. But again, 67.35. All right, just shot up there real quickly. As the entry, risking $50 give or take here. So let's see if it can get up there and hit 67.35. This one could very well just be a grinder, and it's going to just grind this bounce and keep on bouncing. So if it is a grinder, then so be it. And I'm just going to, you know, hop in and take a loss with pride if it does determine to be. But if it wants to get up there and then roll back over, you know, that would be fine too. I'll make a whole lot more than the $50 that I'm risking. So it's getting close. I know. I knew as soon as I paused this thing. All right, in for 200, and I'm gonna get my stop there. I did not like what I saw. There's a big old bid that came in on level 2, so I don't think this one's gonna work out. There's a big buyer that just showed up there. I hope I'm wrong, but the level 2s, that's why I try to cancel out of there. So I got, but it canceled. Filled me 200 shares before I could get in there. So I'll let this one work for me. My risk is now probably about $30. So let's see if this ultimately wants to roll over. But like I said, I saw that big bid come in there. So I'm not feeling very good about this one, but that's all right. My risk is limited. You know, I'm green on the morning, so we'll see what happens with it. But oh so close to getting stopped out here. But it's not over till the fat lady sings, and she hasn't sung quite yet. So like I said, either a small controlled loss here, or this thing is going to roll over, and I'm going to make a whole lot more than what I'm potentially going to lose. So we'll see what happens with it. If I get stopped out, I want to try to catch that on video. I guess we're only at 7.5 minutes right now, so there's still some time to let this run and see what happens. All right, I am going to pause it, and I promise I'll watch it like a hawk, so I can try to get, if I get stopped out or if it starts to move in my direction, I can try to capture it on video. So if I see 67.20 on the offer, I will move this into winning trade territory, but I want to give this plenty of wiggle room. And just that fast, it's back up there again. So I'm going to pause it. Yep, and I'm out. So let's see, now I'm only up $9 on that one, so it was about 40 some dollars. I want to get out at 51, but because it's a fast mover, it got me out at 56. But like I said, try to get out of it as you saw at the last second, but couldn't quite do it. I don't know if the big bidder showed up on level 2s or not during the video, but there's a big bidder, which I guess goes to show level 2s are important. So that's why I try to get out. But I got in 200, still want to work because level 2 shows something. That doesn't mean something else is guaranteed to happen. So you still got to let things work out. But losing trade there. I was wrong. Not the first time, won't be the last. So let's see if I can find maybe one more. So if you're like many people out there, you might be asking yourself, I wonder how this dude is finding these. You probably don't think I'm a dude. I wonder how this idiot is finding his stocks. So what I've done, because you're not the only person thinking that, it's the most popular question I get, is put together this free resource guide where I do talk about the tools that I'm using to locate these stocks that you've seen me trade. So if that sounds like something that could add some value to you as a trader, then you can click right there to get access to the guide. Totally free. It's a one-page document, so by no means you have to read through like chapter upon chapter. So the biggest risk is a few minutes of your time, and the reward is basically unlimited, because if it really helps you out, then that might be worth taking the few minutes it takes to sign up for it and then read through it. So if you think that can help you out, then take a look. And with that, I got to just wrap this up. It's almost 10:30. So let's see, about 38 minutes into the day to be exact, up $109. Unfortunately, I can't go buy a Lamborghini with that, but for 38 minutes worth of quote unquote work sitting here in my underwear, I'll take it. And, I'm happy with that. So as always, if you enjoy these live trade videos, please click that like button. That lets me know that you're finding these helpful. Comments are always appreciated. And also just my channel in general, there's more to the YouTube channel than just these live trade videos. So check out the other videos. Hopefully you decide to subscribe. That way you can keep up to date on everything else. And as far as the private chat room that I have and, some other services that I offer, you can go to claytrader.com to check those out. If you think that may pique your interest. So again, thank you for watching. For all of you that always are clicking the like button and supporting the channel, I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much. Have a good rest of the week.